So I'm a plan sponsor and I just got my renewal and it's flat, no increase. That's an awesome deal, right?
Sounds good, but did you evaluate it?
My broker said it's a good deal, which you raise a good point. Am I seeing multiple options in that multi-comparison, right? Or am I just getting shown this zero renewal? But what's going on within the plan, I think, is what you're getting at and really the question, right? So we have been well aware of entities that are performing reference-based pricing. They've been around in the market for well over a decade. Not all created equal, but the premise is that with most of your claims that come through, outside of the discount that you receive, we are seeking to understand what is the build amount? What is that initial cost driver? And in many cases, we're seeing it 2, 3, 10 times what Medicare will allow, with Medicare as what?
Well, the Medicare is the standard of basically the claims in America. So if it's accepted, maybe you should look at your plan and see if they can build something on Medicare.
Yeah, so using Medicare as a reference point, instead of paying 1,000 times what Medicare allow and then getting a discount off of that, which is still exponentially higher than we ever should pay, we can use reference-based pricing as a standard of evaluation of what's a reasonable amount to pay. So maybe it's 130% of Medicare, maybe it's 200% of Medicare, keeping in mind that every provider out there accepts Medicare, right?
Yeah, exactly. Maybe it's not for everybody, but maybe it is a solution that you should check with your broker and see if it works for you.
Yeah, there may be pushback at providers, but I think a lot of that comes down to education, where a billing department person's used to seeing Blues, United, Cigna, Aetna, a logo on a card. So you have to make sure that you have buy-in from the top down in your organization to really educate them on the possibility. And we've seen a lot of success. So what could that 0% renewal be?
Right, that 0% renewal could be 20% reduction off the 0%. So you're looking at a negative 20%. You just don't know, because regionally that would play differently.
Yeah, we just had a client, a couple hundred employees that saved, $700,000 in moving in this direction. But it goes beyond reference-based pricing. Now with the hospital transparency laws and transparency and coverage rules, we have access to publicly available data to see, are we paying the right price even within the carrier network agreement? So we can leverage that and use that as an opportunity to say, maybe we want to pay cash. Maybe we want to use our network. Maybe we want to negotiate directly, which creates a valuable conversation.
It does. And in looking at reference-based pricing, another solution is maybe adding on a cost containment, such as maybe looking at a direct provider contractor and negotiating surgeries.
Surgical bundles have been around for a long time. We helped pioneer and launch a national program where we did just that, direct contracting. So why should I pay through my network $60,000 for a knee replacement when the cash price at a facility locally is $20,000? It's a big delta.
It is. Maybe you should explore it. Check it out.
All great opportunities. You just have to be willing to ask the right questions.